Everyone has their preferences. It's kind of like weird to think about, like, like certain art styles. It's just like that doesn't look good to someone, even though like it can be very well done art, like art wise.
Yep. All right, let's start the next one.
Just interesting.
Any predictions on what I'll get?
Maggie.
It's just gonna be every time.
Eventually, I'll be right. I mean, then I'll be like, "Ha! I told
Okay,
you." God.
I'm gonna say Pinking Shears and Abel be the best. Here we go. Millie's. No,
To be honest, like, I don't like a majority of cartoons either. Like,
I got the Bag of Pills and Lemon Mishap.
especially like as I was saying earlier, I like my
Speed,
stories
2
short and concise. There's not
That
really
T-Rate's
much
way
of
better
a
than what I
story
had.
to cartoons.
Let's hope. Oh wait, you bag
They-
of mom's.
And cartoons are made in a way where they're
Felt that. Nice.
intended to go on for as long as they are popular, with no real ongoing story. The only cartoons I really liked were Avatar, which did have an ongoing story, and actually had a beginning, middle, and end to the story. It was also more anime style.
Tom and Jerry was legit.
I liked Tom and Jerry when I was a kid, but I just can't watch anything like that anymore because, like, I wouldn't have any incentive to watch all the episodes because there's too many of them and not much really.
Well, it's not meant to be like a show. You watch all the episodes too.
Oh, look at that. Look at that Lemon Mishap.
Yeah, but that's how I kind of prefer to watch shows. I like to watch all the series that I care about, and I care about series that have a story that is, you know, consistent and well-paced.
I never was big on Scooby-Doo for some reason. I don't know why.
I was a little bit, but then I go back and watch it now. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm not really
I
sure.
like it. It's good.
I'm not really sure why.
I liked Scooby-Doo when I was a kid, but that was when I didn't hate dogs.
Before the dog happened. Ooh, Rotten Baby. That's nice. I like Rotten Baby.
Because
He's a
believe it or
pretty
not,
cool
there
guy.
was one point in my life that I actually liked dogs.
That point is now.
Nope.
What if a dog saves your life?
Well, until that happens, I will reserve my answer. Then again, that's not likely to happen. I'm usually inside of my house all the time anyway.
Dog's just gonna jump in your house and save you.
Yeah, like your house is on fire and the dog just
Yeah.
jumps through your window and pulls you out.
Yep. Here it comes.
That would be a really weird situation. Cause like, why is this dog here all of a sudden anyway?
He heard you were in trouble.
Yep. Used his spidey senses.
Exactly.
Come on, step in the pee.
Yeah, when I was growing
Ah.
up, I watched a lot of like
Stepped in there.
Hanna-Barbera
Sure.
cartoons. I liked Huckleberry Hound. I liked Yogi Bear. I liked Flintstones and
Oh, I'm serious, oh
the
boy.
Jetsons.
I should buy one of these scented rocks.
You know what was one of my favorite shows growing up?
Hmm.
Gargoyles.
I remember that. I didn't like it.
Check the curse room now. I got one soul heart to go on. Oh, Guppy's head. That was worth it.
Wait. Childish Minds?
Okay. I
I'm
don't care.
Not sure how.
I don't really care. Because it's like, whatever. All I know is that a lot of people at my school were less mature than me, so yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, the people at my school are a piece of shit. Like, they were so... Like, if you didn't like this one thing, they were like, oh my god, you're stupid because you don't like it. It's like, shut up, dumbass. It's like, I don't even care.
I guess over time, I've basically just gotten to the point where, like, I like what I like because I like it. I'm not gonna care what people think about that
It's a good mindset to have.
anything like that. And I'd say that that's a more mature outlook than
I don't care.
some other people, because, like, some people care way too much about what other people think.
People
about-
can't be dicks, sure.
Yeah. There's always gonna be dicks in the world.
Dicks. Dicks. Dicks.
Dicks everywhere.
Question is, who's gonna rock them?
I guess, you know, we can be somewhat childish, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
us
okay
being...
with it.
Same
Yeah.
here. It's just us hanging out with each other, you know, being friends and whatnot.
It's just like,
do that all the
whatever. It's like, whatever. As long as you're having fun, who cares? Like, who's it harming? It's not harming anyone. Who cares? It's like a good thing to live by. You kind of have to become...
And then the lurkers come out when Dix was mentioned.
Yep.
Yep. You kind of have to live in a way where you don't care about what other people think about you. You just
I think I
are.
like the goat hoof over the swallowed penny. I felt considerably slower when I dropped it, so yeah.
But yeah, I really think that one of the most important things that I learned in life was just be yourself. It's a lot more enjoyable going through life, accepting who you are and what you like, rather than try to fit in with
Yeah.
what other people think.
Yeah,
We're
it's
learning
basically-
lessons in life in the stream.
That's basically how I acted at school, and since because of that, a lot of kind of like I was pretty much like somewhat of an outcast to people. I mean, like, people were nice to me because I didn't bug them, and I just kind of like mind my own business. But like, you know, they still talked about me behind my back and said some pretty nasty shit, and I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, I have people who are friends with me because of who I am, and that's all I really care about. Like, one time I fell asleep in class, and this person in front of me is just like, man, what's that smell? It smells like cat shit. And they figured I was asleep, and they're like, what's that smell? It smells like cat shit. And they pointed at me. They're like, I saw someone right beside me point at me, and I'm like, wow, he stink. I'm like, just shut up. Because first of all, I'm like, I don't even need to debate this with these people because it's just stupid. Like, I do the thing and take a shower every day like everyone else and shit like that. They're just saying that because at my school, it was the really odd thing. Everyone was like the picture of fucking health there for some stupid reason.
Goathead?
And I'm a decently chubby dude. I don't have a good metabolism, so that's whatever. You know, live with what you have, basically. But, like, you know, and then, like, after they said that, I looked back and I'm like, you wanna say that to my face? And they shut up. They went real quiet and they're like, did he hear us? Like, after I put my head back down, and they're like, oh no, I don't think he heard us. I think he's just looking around because he got up. And I'm just like, you dumbass. You dumbasses. Like, you really think that
I got able
I'm, like,
again. 3 runs in a row, man.
It's great.
Screensaver. Got that 3 runs in a row too.
That's one thing that public school taught me, is that just be yourself and don't let other people really
Public
step
school
on your
teaches
parade.
you.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
It's funny that like I ended up learning basically the same life
Well, you can learn
lessons.
that off the internet as well, so it's
Yeah.
not like...
It's just funny, like
Public school
I
will just teach you it from a like in
social perspective.
social and like in front of people perspective, like, you know, like, oh, this person that I actually, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I grew up pretty much entirely on the internet, so it's funny that I grew up in pretty much the same manner as someone who went to school, and I learned the same lessons. Just goes to show you.
Oh no, the red candle.
School really isn't
Just
totally
use the
necessary
swallowed penny and take 3 hits on purpose for it.
learning social behavior.
Yes, you should. Clearly.
Go down to a heart and a half just so I could have red candle.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for... Wasn't there a tinted rock somewhere? I think there was.
I can
This
totally
remember
runs
which
like
room.
I've seen like 5 tinted rocks you can't take because you didn't have a bomb. And I was just like, dang, that sucks.
Pretty sure it was somewhere on this floor. It was in this room, wasn't it? Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there's like one policy with which I
Oh, Cricket's head. That was worth.
Jesus. Nice.
That was worth it. Not even mad.
Or as Josh would call it, Chihuahua head.
Chihuahua head.
I think that's what he calls Cricket's head.
It's funny.
Either that or Tammy's head. I can't. It kind of does look like a Chihuahua, though. I would perceive that as a Chihuahua head for Cricket's head.
I was gonna say, like, generally, I live my life with like one policy, and that is to enjoy it as much as possible. And I think that's like the best way to live. Just do what you
Way to live
enjoy.
is to just do what you hate.
Yep.
Like if something's
Oh.
just god awful, do that.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's a job. Hello, Needle. Oh wait, Needle's in Mumble. Hold up.
Oh god.
Needle, I'll add you to the Skype thing. Mumble's been poopy for people.
I like how
That's a good
we've
idea.
gone from random silly talk to real talk and other stuff.
There, I added him.
It's always like that with us.
Stopwatch is in here again.
Needle.
Needle.
Oh, you're really quiet.
I'll probably
Oh,
take it
Jesus
again.
Christ.
But I'll see if I can save
What?
my bomb.
Both the broken stopwatch and stopwatch?
Yeah. Which one should I take?
I don't know.
Huge.
You should take the broken one and then take the fixed one. Really.
I wonder how that would even work.
Needle. Oh, there you go. I can hear you. Wanted to make sure you were there.
I'm still not.
The conversation always goes back to Isaac.
Yep.
There's no way around it.
That's how our conversations go. We pretty much go from like one subject to the next subject, then to another subject, and then back to the original subject.
It's always
Whatever.
always back to Isaac.
Whatever is the most relevant to us at the time,
Yeah.
which isn't entirely always going to be relevant to
It's
everyone
always
else.
gonna be Isaac.
It's gonna be a variety pack.
Variety.
Variety pack of conversations.
Imagining a Pokemon move where it's just people talking about different subjects at the Pokemon.
Go, variety
One's like,
tag.
oh my god, shut up. Ah.
Golden poo.
Pokemon becomes confused 100% of the time.
Oh my god, no. It'd be worse than Swagger. That'd be
Okay.
banned from showdown.
I'm gonna
so
go.
fast.
I'm gonna go take the stopwatch because it's optimal and boring.
Also, Needle,
I don't know why.
how are you doing?
I'm okay. Kind of tired. But I'm okay.
I have to go take a GED test at like 2 p.m. and I woke up at like 2 a.m. So that should be fun.
Also, how much was your headset, Needle?
It was. Let me convert it to dollars. It's a bit of a cheap one, so I'm not. The mic isn't
Yuppie's
great. It's not
tail.
a surprise.
Yeah,
That's 2 guppy pieces.
I was noticing, like, you know, this headset's not too great. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not impressed with it.
$35.
Doesn't get the shade stamp of
Do you wanna-
approval.
Do you want to know how much I paid for my needle?
How
Well,
much?
considering
Well,
that the audio levels
my
were really inconsistent.
mic. So let me go to Amazon.
But if audio levels are too consistent, it just becomes too predictable and just boring.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised.
All right. My studio condenser microphone was $44.99.
I spent a lot of money on my microphone, so don't go my route.
Zal found this one when it was pretty cheap. I was like, sweet. And then my mom's like, but I'm like, well, I still need headphones and to
Oh,
listen
I'm
to
guppy.
things. She's like, oh,
Nice.
nice. And she's like, well, would that last longer than the default like mic and headphones? And I'm like, yeah. So then I got like the headphones that Shade has now. Well, technically, I got them first, but Shade was already looking at them before me.
Yeah, and now I have them too. So me and Brian are headphone bros.
They're the Sennheiser HD 419s. They were like 37.
See,
The
I-
only
So as much as yours, pretty much.
the only problem that I have with them, and Brian had the same issues. The cord is real short.
Pretty short. Like, I mean, it's like, I'd say like, what, like 6 feet long, probably?
I'm not even sure if they're that.
I think it'd be 6 feet.
It's about that long, yeah, actually.
So I had to get an extension cable. Which I already knew I was gonna need one anyway, so I did order one.
Oh, hey, Palom. Still here.
Oh, also,
You're a kid now, you're a cat now.
where did the